What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be discussing and I'm going to be offering 4 long head inspirations that you probably haven't considered before. I shot a video like this back in December. I really enjoyed doing it and I'll link that video down below. But with that being said, let's hop into it with the first inspiration. Number 1, Roman Reigns the wrestler. So I'm going to be honest. I don't follow wrestling, I've never followed wrestling, and I don't think I ever will. But it's really interesting to me though. Whenever I get comments from guys and they're talking about guys that have inspired them to grow their hair, a lot of the times people point to wrestlers. A lot of the times people say it's this wrestler that made me want to grow my hair. And it's true. A lot of wrestlers really do have great hair and have great style around it. But I think it makes a lot of sense as to why. Trav White discussed this in an old video of his. He referred to the amplification effect that guys get when they grow their hair long. And for me, the amplification effect actually works both ways. If you have a guy that works out and you have a guy that nails long hair, the look just gets stronger and stronger because the two of them work so well hand in hand. I always say it to guys when they want to know how to nail long hair. Work out, get a little bit bigger, put a little bit of weight on. You'll feel strong, you'll feel manly, and the look will absolutely reflect that. The other thing to say about Roman's look, if you look, he's obviously undercut his hair here, he's undercut his hair here, and he's undercut it around the back too. I know a lot of guys when they're growing their hair decide to do that. They decide to keep shaving the back and they decide to keep shaving the sides. And I get it. I really do get it. Flyaways are irritating. Long back and sides can actually be the first thing to ruin a haircut. And I can see why guys don't want to have the ag of managing it. But it's also interesting for me too because I was reflecting about what my next haircut will be. And I was reflecting about what my next haircut will be when I decide that I want to go back to short hair, which incidentally isn't for a long while. And I think I'll try the undercut. I've never done it. I've tried most things with my hair, but the undercut is never something that I've done. And I was looking at Roman and I was thinking, yeah, I quite like that. I might try it. So for the 2 reasons, the amplification effect plus the undercut, Roman makes it in as number 1 on my list. Number 2, Dominic Calvert Lewin. This is an abstract one, right? And I bet this is one that you didn't see coming. Obviously, if you're a football fan or if you follow sport in any way, shape or form, you've probably seen that the Euros are on at the moment. Most football players, most soccer players don't have great hair. Most of them tend to rock skin fade, short back and sides or buzz cuts. Calvert Lewin is a little bit of an exception this time around. And this is super interesting to me because I've never particularly really noticed what he looked like. But then I saw him with the long hair and I saw him with the way he kind of grown out a mane. And I just thought, mate, you absolutely have nailed it. You look great. And this is a great example too of just how growing your hair can absolutely transform and absolutely change your look. Look at this photo of Dominic with short hair. He looks good, but then contrast it to this photo of him with long hair. The look completely changes. It looks like his personality changes and he goes from being someone that you might look at to someone you would definitely look at again. And it's just a prime example of how long hair can really make you look stronger, make you stand out a lot more, and really just give you a completely different persona which other people will notice. Number 3, Stefanos Tsitsipas, the Greek tennis player. So I'll be honest again, 6 months ago I have never ever heard of this guy. Then I started putting out YouTube videos discussing long hair and I started getting several comments with people saying you look like the tennis player Stefanos Tsitsipas. At the time I'd never heard of him, I gave him a Google and my first thought was actually, you've got great hair. And it's very interesting as well because his hair type is actually very similar to mine. That 2B, 2C type of haircut. Well, 2B, 2C wave pattern I should say. For you guys that have the same pattern as me and Stefanos, what you'll realise is that it's a challenging one to manage. Because sometimes your hair's not curly enough to rock a curly hairstyle, and other times your hair's not straight enough to rock a straight hairstyle. So you kind of sit at this midway point in between where it's quite hard to manage and it's quite hard to style. I spent a lot of time challenging this, and I spent a lot of time trying to rock straighter hairstyles because I wanted my hair to look longer. Didn't really work out that well, and I think now I've actually embraced the wave pattern, my hair looks a lot better. Stefanos has done exactly what I should have done a lot earlier, and he looks great, he nails it, and for that reason he makes it as number 3 on this list. Number 4, Dean Stannard. So, if you look at any of the long-haired pages on Instagram, you've probably seen a photo of Dean at some point down the line. But he's very hard to find, and it's very hard to find his actual name. He doesn't really seem to get that much credit. It was this photo of Dean that I first thought the guy looked great. He's rocking a Metallica vest. I know a lot of you guys are metal fans and will give him instant respect for that. He's rocking the man bun, making it look awesome. And he's rocking a really well styled and a really well trimmed up beard. Great look, really strong look. And for me, I look at him and it just says one thing to me, you're a metal fan. And I know for some of you guys that will be important to you, because I know a lot of you guys listen to heavy music. I know a lot of you guys listen to alternative music. And actually, if you trawl through Dean's page on Instagram, he doesn't make that much effort to hide it. He basically just shows that he is a fan of metal music. And I think for that reason, he's got to make it into this list. I think some of you guys will find him inspiring because he represents what a lot of you guys are. Heavy metal fans that want to look good. Heavy metal fans that want to look awesome. Dean, you get respect for that, mate. And that's it. 4 simple inspirations for you. Just remember though, guys, you're all fucking heroes and you're all fucking inspirations. So don't look at these people and try and be them. Look at these people and just think, yeah, I like that. That's cool. But you're a fucking inspiration. And every single one of you that likes my videos, you're an inspiration too. So with that being said, if you like this video, please can I ask you to click like and subscribe down below. If you really liked it, I'm also offering one-on-one coaching at the website also down below. But as always, guys, nothing but love. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.